Hello guys, Nato Ace here, and I'm going to give my impression of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass Volume 1. So yes, I did buy it, and if you notice in some of my video, you kind of see me doing a gameplay of Joker, and the reason is that on the Fighters Pass, I'm going to give my impression to all 5 of them. So with that, I'm gonna give my impression of the first character for the Fighter Pass Volume 1, and that is Joker. So here's the backstory of who he is. He's in a game called Persona 5, and of course, just recently was released this year, Persona 5 The Royal. He's the main character, and his backstory is that apparently in his hometown, he was trying to save someone, but apparently this person kind of threatened him and trying to blackmail him, and the main character trying to save, decided to, what's the word I'm looking for, turn on him. So unfortunately he had a record or some sort of criminal record, and because of it he was sent to a school for delinquents. I mean, doesn't really look like a delinquent school, but you know, whatever. It's an interesting story, a really dark story. I played the original Persona 5. I did give my impression about that game. If I remember, I'm going to put the link in the description box on that one. So that is what Joker is. And of course, the element of the Persona is that apparently while he's in school, there is some sort of weird phenomenon that there's some sort of like a alternate world. They call it the Palace. And apparently there are certain people whose heart are so dark that their evil version basically is kind of what's the word I'm looking for, basically taking control of the palace world. And the whole point of the game is you're trying to conquer the bad guy's palace, and you know, get the greatest treasure, which is usually that's what they always say. You know, they need to look for their ultimate, the greatest treasure. You get it, and the character becomes reformed. So like I said, I highly recommend playing the game. It's really fun. And of course, you see a lot of the characters also in Smash, but of course, you know, in each character, the pack, you get a character, a stage, and of course music. So for Joker, you get the mementos, which is sort of a general area of the dark world. I forgot what the real world, like what the real name's called, but the dark world. The whole point really is that you just go there, you try your best to go to the lowest level, and of course a good place to level up. And once in a while, if you do some side quests, you have to go to the memento. That's what it is. And yeah, it is like a weird eerie place there. And what's the hazard about the stage? Well, there'll be walls like closing in, and you know, basically closing the space in. And like I said, if you hit someone, you wall bounce, and then boom. I mean, it changes the layout to some extent, so you can strategize it, and again, for fun, because people don't play this for the glory version, because you know, they don't play with hazard, but that's a different story there. But yeah, I mean, the layout changed a bit. The walls close in, you kind of get a sort of a, I guess, strategy. You know, you can like bounce, wall bounce, or whatever. And of course, in the bottom of the screen, you always see the train once in a while. Again, part of the mementos is it is a subway, and once in a while there will be a subway. So if you fall down, you hit the subway, it's either a good thing or a bad thing. You either, well, if you get hit, you get either smashed out, or if you're lucky enough, your percentage is low, you can still recover and then go back in the platform. And another interesting about this stage is that it depends what song you pick. So if you pick a song from Persona 3, it'll be blue, basically based on the Persona 3 theme. And then of course Persona 4 is yellow, so any song that's from Persona 4, the stage is yellow. Doesn't really do much, but just like, I like the extra Easter egg there for, you know, the Persona 5, because the thing that Sakurai likes to do is to always put a lot of detail on whatever stage it is or whatever he does. So there you go again, he's doing it for the Persona fans there. So now for the character, The story for him, like I said, he's also the leader of the Phantom Thieves. That's the reason it. And he does have sort of a real name, but it depends. If the anime, it's someone, I forget the name. In the manga, it's another different one. But people just call him, the characters, his teammates just call him Joker. So since Joker is the leader of the Phantom Thieves, so you're thinking, yeah, he's a thief. Yeah, I mean, yeah, technically. So he's fast, he's agile, he's light. So then all the moves he does, the special move, are related to the game Persona 5. So I'm going to explain some of the moves he does from Persona 5. First of all, it's neutral. It's a gun. Yes, in the game, you can either use like a melee weapon, and you can also switch to a gun weapon. It doesn't really do much damage, but there'll be a point when if you use it at the right time, when you hit an enemy with a gun, they stun. So, but in this one, basically, you just press the neutral special B, the special, it's just gonna shoot, and then apparently if you hold it down, he can actually like continually shoot. And the best part, even in the air, he actually shoots down, which is again a reference to the game. Does it do a lot of damage? Not so much, but it's kind of good if you want to do like you want to dodge and keep away. But it's a guy. I mean, he's an agile guy. I mean, it's not as fast as Sonic, but fast enough. And then his special up is a grappling hook. All right, in the game Persona 5. It's mostly used as you go to a platform. It's like he doesn't really use it in battle, but again, it's a good reference there. So in the game itself, the good thing about the grappling hook is that if you kind of sort of fall off, if you use the grappling hook, you can actually latch on the edge of the stage. So that's basically it. And I think some people did say also that if you manage to hit it with an enemy, you kind of able to pull him down. But it's a good recovery. Fortunately, not so much. But it is good when you're about to fall. If you use the grappling hook, there you go. Okay, his side special, it's called Iha. And technically, what it is, it's a dark element move. Yeah, it's sort of a curse. And in the game itself, I think it has like a fire element to some extent. So, but in the game itself there, yes, what it does is it does a multi-hit. But not really much, because the problem with that move is it doesn't really go that far. I mean, it's kind of like medium range. But the best part there is that if you use it, it does last long on the stage. It's not like a Hadouken or a Mario Fireball, which the minute you release it, and once it hits someone, it's gone. This one actually stays for a while for a multi-hit there. Kind of good strategy if you, again, like I said, if you try to keep away for like your opponent. And then Joker's down special, Rebellion Guard. So this is the interesting one. So this one, again, in the game itself, it's just guard, like, defense, guard. And the best part, I think, with guard is you do kind of build up your meter there. There's like a special meter in the game. But for this one, the interesting part is that when you guard, and it's not a block, I know it's a guard, and when people hit him, he has his personal gauge, and he does fills up, he summons Persona, and I'll talk about that later. So yeah, it's different than blocking to some extent, yeah, because you sort of feel damage, I think, a bit. But the best part is if you hold it down and if someone hits you, it doesn't like get canceled. Like, you can hold it down and it'll be like he's actually just blocking. So interesting part there. So again, the best part there is if it fills up the gauge, it fills up really fast, he summons his Persona or Sin. Yeah, so again, the part of the game Persona is that each of the character will have their own special persona that gives them like more power. And in the game itself, the persona, what it does is it gives the character like special spells or magic. Let's just go with that one. And one of it, like I said, it's Iha, which is like a fire curse type magic dark. And some character, like I'm gonna say like Ryujin is one of the characters from Persona 5. His persona is Captain Kidd, and it's a water element. So a lot of the move he does is sort of water element. There are some moves like he does like pound. Those are other things I can't remember. It's been a while when I played the game. But yeah, each of the character in Persona 5, they have their own personal persona, and each one has their own element. So the same goes with this one. So in Smash Brother, when he summons persona, he actually gets a boost up, which is actually good. So again, a good strategy in my opinion there. So that, because the problem when he's just Joker, he's not really as strong, but he's agile. So when he summons persona, he gets like that boost there. And unfortunately, it's temporary, but again, it's good. And what he does is that his special, it gets even stronger. So his gun now shoots 3 bullets. And then his up special, instead of a grappling hook, it's called Wing of Rebellion. So in the game Persona 5, I really don't remember what it is. I think there wasn't really much what it is. I think it's sort of a dodge, but it's Super Smash Brother. His special up is it's the Wing Rebellion. It's kind of like Pit's up special. It's just a wing, fires up. It doesn't really hit anyone, but it has a good recovery. And that's the thing. See, when he used the grappling hook, he has weak air recovery. So when he used the Wings of Rebellion, it goes high up. You can either go up or diagonal up. Again, it's a good strategy if you're like gonna fall down. Oh yeah, there you go. And then it's of course his side special. Iga again is a level 3 Iha. It's just a powerful version, and in the game Persona 5, it's like Fire 3. But in this case, it's Super Smash Brother Ultimate. It has a longer duration, and then of course, just like Iha, it actually lasts long, really lasts long down. So again, multiple hits. You can think of it as like a sort of a trap where someone's trying to get near you, and then they hit the Ihagon. Then there you go. And then here's the interesting part here. When he has Arson out, he's down special, he does a counter. So it's either Terakan or Mekarakakan. And both of them is a counter. So Terakan, what it is, it reflects physical attacks. So any punch, kick like that, he basically counters. And then Makarakan, excuse, it's kind of difficult, it reflects projectile. In the game itself, is Terakan, it's like defense off, so any physical attack he basically can resist, or his defense goes up. Makarakan is magic attack, his magic shield goes up, or his magic defense goes up, so less damage and magic. So again, those are two different attacks in the game, but in the case with Smash Brother, it depends on what the opponent does. If it hits you and you do that counter, there you go. And then the last part is his Smash Finale, all out attack. So in the game Persona 5, again, what it does is that when an enemy is sort of like unconscious and you see like sort of stars in the head, you have an option to do an all out attack. And when you do that, it's a massive damage. And it's not just a character. What happens is, if say you're fighting multiple characters, all of the enemy, they get attacked. So it's the same goes with this one, but the only difference is that the Smash Fighter gets attacked. But the best part I love here is the graphic, how they use for all out attack. It's exactly the same as Persona 5. So I'm like, oh man, that's so awesome there. And yeah, but in your character, it does like Smash Finale, they fly off. And here's the best part. If their percentage is so high, they can actually automatically get an instant KO. So like, oh man. And another best part for Joker here is, believe it or not, he can actually do it twice. But here's the catch. So what he does, he can do is when he summons his final smash, he'll charge forward, but you're also able to go back if you use the D-pad. If you just let it go, he'll still have another smash. So yeah, it's kind of weird that he doesn't really get two. It's just what he does is, say you're trying to hit a fighter, oh, he missed. When the fighter goes down from a jump, you can go back and then you hit that fighter, there you go. But you can also save that if you don't dash back, or you don't go backwards from a first smash attack, and then there you go. So, I mean, does have a good range for his final smash. Not so much, it doesn't go across the screen. I think it's just like half of it. So there you go. So anyway, so those are Joker's move and the reference. So is it really good? It's Super Smash Bros. To some extent, he's sort of good. He is fast, but it's not strong. And I think it's mostly best is to like a hit and run type of character there. Because like I said, he does have good recovery. if you fall down. Like if you fall down his grappling hook, he can reach the edge. If you have Arsene, he can fly up. Yeah, the only sort of a downside is he doesn't have a forward like attack, like Mario's cape or Banjo's Kazooie feather dash, shield breaking dash. Think of other ones such as Luigi's green missile, some other, or even Ike's like forward slash. So yeah, he doesn't have a forward recovery. A lot of times, some characters they kind of use that. So like in case with Mario, you can do jump, another jump, cape, and then tornado jumping uppercut. I think that's what they call it, or tornado punch is what they call it, or coin punch. I don't know what Mario's up special is. I forgot. I think it's just jump attack. Let's just go with that one. And yeah, so for Joker, he doesn't, because like I said, the side special, he does a projectile. But like I said, what compensate is the Wings of Rebellion and the grappling hook there. So unless you're a Persona 5 fan, is this a character for you? And for me, I think to some extent, not so much. And the reason is again, unless you like to be like a hit and run, you want to be like a Sonic type character, because Sonic's fast, so you can like outrun the timer and your opponent if you have timer. Joker's sort of like that, but he does have like good, like it's not strong, but I think it's a bit stronger than Sonic, again because of his moves. But yeah, so mostly he is like a hit and run character type. So I don't think not everyone probably gonna like this character. Again, I could be wrong. Like I said, unless you're a Persona 5 fan, you're probably gonna like this character. I know Evo 2019, the winner of that one, was a Joker player. I forgot. I think they call it MK Leo. Correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, he is fast, not as strong, but good enough to make some good damage. But the best strategy for Joker is you hit and run. You hit and run, hit that EHA attack or that side special forward. And then if you're in really trouble, again, do the up special, the grappling hook. And then if you have a chance, if someone's going to attack you, down special, build up that Persona meter and summon Arsene, because you are going to get stronger a bit with Arsene. But like I said, the downside is that it is limited. But with Arsene out, you're probably going to have an advantage because, again, I mean, he gets a bit stronger and, again, he's still fast. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, so that is my impression of Joker for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So the next one I'm going to give my impression on is Hero. And oh boy, this guy is going to be interesting because, well, a lot of people don't like this guy because he's also known as the King of RNG, or Random Number Generator. So with that, I'll see you guys later.